Third question is the fifth, 8 and 11 terms of a GP, right? So what is given for GP? Fifth term, that is T5. Eighth term, that is T8. And 11 terms, that is T11, right? Are P, Q and S respectively. So this is P, this is Q and this is S respectively. So that Q square is equal to PS. Q square is equal to PS. Now fifth term. Now if for GP, Tn, n term is A R raised to n minus 1, 1 R power लेस आती है. तो फिफ्थ टर्म मीन्स क्या होगा? P is equal to A R raised to 4 रहेगा. P is fifth term, that is 1 R less, is A R raised to 4 रहेगा, number 1. Therefore Q is equal to 8th term A R raised to 7 रहेगा. So this is A R raised to 7 is number 2. And 11th term, that is S. S is A R raised to 10 रहेगा, right? Now we have to prove that Q square is equal to PS. Q square is equal to PS. So we can first find out PS. So now PS. P is A R raised to 4. So P is A R raised to 4 and S is A R raised to 10. So PS is equal to A R raised to 4, A R raised to 10. Substituting value of P and S from result number 1 and 3 respectively. So now we have to prove PS is equal to Q square. Now Q is A R raised to 7. So if we multiply this, what we get? We get A square because base of both are same. So A raised to 1 plus 1 is 2. R 10 plus 4 is 14. So A R raised to 14. Right? So if we want to get Q square, Q is A R raised to 7. So can I write like this? A R raised to 7 whole square. A R raised to 7 whole square. That is A square. 7 square is 14. A raised to 7 into 2 is 14. Now what is A R raised to 7? Is Q. So this is, we get Q square and hence PS is equal to Q square. So this is proved. Right? So this is a nice question for MCQ. Now next question is question number 4. The fourth term of a GP is a square of its second term. Fourth term, that is T4. So given that for GP, fourth term, that is T4. Either you can use A4 also, but I am using T4. Right? Of a GP is a square of its second term. Is a square of its second term, that is T2 whole square. Fourth term is a square of second term. And first term is minus 3. And also given A is equal to minus 3. Determine its seventh term. हमें सेवन टर्म फाइंड करना है. कोई भी टर्म फाइंड करनी हो, एपी हो तो ए और डी चाहिए, जीपी हो तो ए एंड आर चाहिए. सो हमें ए और आर फाइंड करना है. टू वेरिएबल्स फाइंड टू बी फाइंड आउट एंड वी नीड two equations. So one is condition is this and second is this. Now T4. T4 means A R raised to 3 for GP because we are given condition for GP, right? Is equal to T2 means AR whole square, 1 R less, second term is AR whole square. So this is AR cube is equal to A square R square. Squaring this, A square R square. So this 1A will be cut, 1R will be cut. So we get R square is cut R. So we get A is equal to R. So both A and R are same. And what is given? A is equal to minus 3. So answer of this is minus 3. Now our question is determine its seventh term. हमें seventh term find करना है. So therefore seventh term is equal to T7 is equal to A R raised to 6. A R raised to 6. Now A is 3 minus and R is also minus 3. so we get minus 3 raised to 6, that is minus 3 raised to 7, so we get minus 3 raised to 7, and minus 3 raised to 7 is minus 2187, so answer is minus 2187 is the final answer. So your 12th term is, sorry, 7th term is minus 2187. Question number 7, page 192. Find the sum. 0.15, 0.015, 0.0015 up to 20 terms, right? So for GP, A is 0.15, that is 15 by 100, right? And R is equal to common ratio 0.015, 0.015 whole upon 0.15, 0.15, that is, this is 15 by 1000, right? And 0.15 from denominator, this is 15 upon 100, but denominator goes to numerator, so 100. So what we get? R is equal to 1 upon 10, which is less than 1, right? And you have a formula, this Sn is equal to A, R is to n minus 1 upon R minus 1, R not equal to 1. But here R is less than 1. So which formula we have to use? We have to keep 1 first, right? So I am applying that formula. So now Sn is equal to A 1 minus R is to n upon 1 minus R, because R is less than 1. So I am applying this formula. If you apply this formula, then no problem at all, right? ये इसमें भी हम यूज कर सकते, कहीं भी यूज करो, माइनस बोथ में कॉमन लेंगे तो यही हो जाएगा, right? Now A is 15 by 100, so I am substituting A 15 by 100, right? Then 1 minus R, R is 1 upon 10, so 1 upon 10. हमें up to 20 term find करना है, so we have to find out as 20. So substituting n is equal to 20 here, whole upon 1 minus R is 1 upon 10. So this is 15 by 100. Now if we take LCM, then 10 minus 1 is 9. So in denominator 9 upon 10 goes to numerator 10, right? And this is 1 minus 0.10. 1 upon 10 means 0.10 raised to 20, right? So this is, right, 990, right? This is, so 1 upon 6, this is 90 and 15, right? 15 to 6, 90, right? So 1 upon 6 into 1 minus 0.1 raised to 20 is your answer. So sum of the first 20 term of the sequence given is 1 upon 6, 1 minus 0.1 raised to 20, right? Similarly, this question we have to do, but हम solve करेंगे, right? So what is given for GP? For GP, A is equal to root 7. A is equal to root 7, right? And common ratio R is equal to root 21 upon root 7. Now root 71 is root 7 into root 3. So this is root 7 into root 3 upon root 7. So ratio is also root 3 and A is root 7, right? So R is greater than 1 because root 3 is 1 point something. So this is greater than 1. So we have to keep R first. So I apply this formula. So now Sn is equal to A R is to n minus 1 upon R minus 1, right? We have to find out sum of n terms. So we have to keep n as it is. So Sn is equal to A. A is root 7. So this is root 7, right? R is root 3 raised to n minus 1 whole upon R is root 3 minus 1. So rationalizing this, we have to multiply and divide by root 3 plus 1. So this is a minus b, a plus b. A square is 3 minus b square is 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So we get root 7 by 2. Root 7 by 2 into root 3 plus 1. Root 3 plus 1, I am writing this first. Into 3 raised to n by 2 minus 1. Because root 3 is power half. So 3 raised to 1 upon 2 power n is n by 2. Right? ये ऐसा होगा. Root 3 raised to n is equal to, ये जो root 3 raised to n है इसको 3 raised to half whole raised to n. So क्या हो जाएगा, 3 raised to मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो n by 2 होगा. तो मैंने डायरेक्टली लिख लिया है 3 raised to n by 2 minus 1. तो ये आपका आंसर हो जाएगा रूट 7 by 2 रूट 3 plus 1 3 raised to n minus 1 by 2 is as n, right? So this is your answer. Next question is question number 9, page 192. Find the sum of 1 minus a square minus a cube up to n terms where a is not equal to minus 1. That is a is less than 1. And question number 10 is x cube x raised to 5 x cube x raised to 5 x raised to 7 up to dash up to n terms if x is not equal to plus or minus 1. N terms, right? X is not equal to plus or minus 1. So in both cases x is less than 1 here and here less than minus 1. That is you have to take, right? For this GP, a is equal to 1, common ratio r is equal to minus a upon 1, that is minus a, right? Less than 1. So formula for n term Sn is equal to a 1 minus r raised to n upon 1 minus r. ये formula आएगी, right? What is a? Is 1. So 1 minus r is minus a, right? So r is minus a whole raised to n whole upon 1 minus a, r is minus a, r is minus a होगा, right? So what is your answer? This is minus minus plus. Now this depends on n. If n is even, then this must be plus, and if n is odd, then this is minus. So minus minus become plus. So answer will be 1 minus a raised to n whole upon 1 plus a. This is your final answer. That is sum of the n term is this one. Sum of the n term is this one, right? Same equation, right? लिखा ही है तो सॉल्व कर देते. आपको सॉल्व करना था आप खुद कर लीजिए, राइट? और आंसर जो मेरा आता है वो चेक करो कि आपका आंसर वो आया कि नहीं. सो स्टार्ट इट. मैं वेट करता हूँ, राइट? सो व्हाट इज ए? x क्यूब. Common ratio r is equal to x raised to 5 upon x cube, that is x square, right? Is again less than 1 if you take. So Sn is equal to a 1 minus r raised to n upon 1 minus r formula. A is x cube. This is 1 minus r. R is x square raised to n whole upon 1 minus r is x square, right? So I think no need to do anything. This is your answer. Just multiply. So x cube into 1 minus x raised to 2 into n is twice n whole upon 1 minus x square. This is your answer, right? So n term find करना बहुत ही easy है. Question number 11, page 192. Evaluate sigma k is equal to 1 to 11 2 plus 3 raised to k, right? So we have to apply sigma k is equal to 1 to 11. This is 2 plus 3 raised to k is equal to. If we take k is equal to 1, then what we get? 2 plus 3 raised to 1. Sigma means sum, means plus. If we take k is equal to now 2, then this is 2 plus 3 square. If we take k is equal to 3, then this is 2 plus 3 cube plus dash up to n. We have to take last k is equal to 11. So we get 2 plus 3 raised to 11. So this is these are 11 brackets. So in 11 brackets what we get? This is 2 plus 3 raised to 1 plus 2 plus 3 square, right? Plus 2 plus 3 cube plus this plus this is 2 plus 3 raised to 11. This will be 11 times. This whole thing will be 11 times. So this is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. How many times? It is 11 times. So this is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus this plus 2. This is 11 times. Right? Then plus 3 square, repeating all terms. So we have 3 plus 3 square plus 3 cube plus this plus 3 raised to 11. Now this is 2 plus 2 plus 2 11 times. So this is 11 times 2. If we have 4 plus 4 plus 4, then we can write 3 times 4. That is 12. So this is 2 plus 2 2 plus 2 11 times. So 11 times 2. Right? Now this is GP. This is GP. Right? Whose first term is A is 3. Common ratio R is 3 square by 3. That is 3. And we have to take n is equal to up to 11 term. So n is equal to 11. R is greater than 1. So formula for Sn is A R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1 is the formula. So this is hint. Right? So plus what we get? Plus this is GP. So sum of n terms of GP is Sn. Right? In that A is 3. So applying this formula directly now. A is 3. So 3 R is 3. So 3 raised to n. N is 11. So this is 3 raised to 11 minus 1 whole upon R is 3 minus 1. R is 3 minus 1, right? So this is 22 plus 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is 3 by 2 and 3 raised to 11. What is 3 raised to 11? So this is 3 raised to 11 minus 1. I hope so. This is the answer given in your textbook. I don't know which answer is given in your textbook. Question number 11, right? So this is the given answer in textbook. So this is your final answer. Example number 12, page 188. Question is find the sum of the first n terms and the sum of the first 5 terms of the GP. Of the GP is 1 plus 2 by 3 plus 4 by 9 plus this. So we did this type of questions earlier in earlier videos. हमने ये सब ऐसा एग्जांपल किया है. वहां पे आपको फर्स्ट टर्म ए कॉमन रेशियो r is given and we have to find out n term as well as fifth term, second term, whatever it may be. So for GP here, what is here given? Here a is 1 and common ratio r is 2 by 3 upon 1 is 2 by 3. So this is less than 1, right? So sum of the n terms, Sn, sum of the first n term, that is Sn. So sum of first n term, right, is equal to Sn is equal to, right? Formula is Sn is equal to A into 1 minus r raised to n whole upon 1 minus r. So Sn is equal to A. A is 1. Now this is 1 minus r is 2 by 3. So this is 2 by 3 whole raised to n whole upon 1 minus 2 by 3. So if we simplify this, we get 1 minus 2 by 3 whole raised to n upon 1 upon 3. Because if we take LCM, then 3 minus 2 is 1 upon 3. So taking 3 to numerator, we get 3 into 1 minus 2 by 3 whole raised to n. So this is the sum of n terms, that is Sn. So Sn is this, and hence find the sum of first 5 terms. So therefore sum of first 5 terms is equal to S5. means simply we have to substitute n equal to 5 here. So if we substitute n equal to 5, we get 1 upon 1 minus 2 by 3 whole raised to 5. That is 3 into, this is 1 minus 2 raised to 5 is 32 upon 243. Upon 243. That is, this is 3 into 211 upon 243. Right? We have no space from writing here. There is lots of space. So this is 81. So answer will be 211 upon 81. This is your final answer. This is a final answer. Right? So we did this type of questions earlier. Next question. Example number 13, page 188. How many terms of the GP 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 4 are needed to give the sum this? We assume that suppose n terms are needed, right? So we assume that let n terms needed, right? So sum Sn is given. So what is given here? Sn is given this. So therefore Sn is equal to 3069 upon 512. This is given. And for GP 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 4, dash, A is equal to, for this GP, what is A? Is 3. And common ratio R is equal to 3 by 2 upon 3. 3 by 2 upon 3, right hand side term upon left hand side term. So these 3 will be cut. We get 1 upon 2 less than 1. Right? Now it is given that Sn is equal to, but Sn is equal to 3069 whole upon 512. Now formula for Sn is A. R is less than 1. So formula is A 1 minus R raised to n whole upon 1 minus R is equal to 3069 upon 512, right? Upon 512. So A is 3. So substituting value 3. 1 minus R is half. So half raised to n whole upon 1 minus R is half is equal to 3069 upon 512. So if we take LCM, this is 2 minus 1 is 1 upon 2. So 2 comes here, right? Either you can write directly like this. This is 3 into 1 minus 1 upon 2 raised to n. I am writing big bracket here. Whole upon. This is 2 minus 1 is 1, right? 1, okay, by 2 is equal to 3069 upon 512, right? If you want to reduce the step, you can reduce this here. This is 1032. 23 here. So 69 divided by 3, 23. So this is 1023. Right? Now, so this is, if we reduce this, then we have to write this as, this 3 will be reduced, this is 1023. 1023, right? Now this becomes 2 here. So writing this, we get 2 times 1 minus 1 upon 2 whole raised to n is equal to 1023 whole upon 512. If you take 2 here, it comes to denominator, that is, it becomes 1024, right? So 1 minus 1 upon 2 whole raised to n is equal to 1023 upon 1024. 1023 upon 1024. Taking these two right hand side and these two left hand side, we get 1 upon 2 whole raised to n is equal to 1 minus 1023 upon 1024. So LCM of this is 1 upon 2 raised to n is equal to 1024 minus 1023 is 1. So this is 1 upon 1024, that is 1 upon 2 raised to 10, that you know. And 1 upon 2 raised to 10 can be written as 1 upon 2 whole raised to 10. So what we get? 1 upon 2 raised to n is equal to 1 upon 2 raised to 10. Base of the both numbers are same, means power must be same. Therefore, we get n is equal to 10. So n is equal to 10. That is your answer.